Good day. This session will be discussing about the assignment number 4, which is concerned with the contractor site organization. Before we get into the assignment and its requirements, we'll have to go, touch bases with what is the site organization means and so forth. Okay. First, why do we need site organization? Okay, now, if you are managing anything, if you can do it alone, if you can do the work alone, you don't need to set up an organization. You need to set up an organization in case that you cannot do it alone. You can do it all by yourself. You cannot do it all by yourself due to it requires more time, it requires more effort, that you won't be able to meet the schedule. You have to do it 2 days to finish the job. You can't work more than 10 hours a day, but the job requires 200 work hours. What can you do? You have to finish in 2 days. You have to get somebody to help you. But if you can do it all alone in 2 days, let's say it requires only 16, 18 hours, then you don't need any help. If you don't need any help, you don't need to set up an organization. The other factor that will require you to ask for somebody to help you, if the qualifications required to accomplish the work of some aspects of the work, for example, you don't have it. Let's say you don't understand, you can do it in electricity, so you need somebody to help you. You can do some special aspects of the work which require special qualification, then you have to ask for help. Only then that you would have to set up an organization. So we stated like this one, only if you can not do it all the required work by yourself due to insufficient time allowed to finish the work, or you don't have the required special qualifications needed, then you need somebody to assist you. Then you need to set up an organization. Okay? What is an organization? It is the answer. If you set up an organization, it would answer the question, who is to do what? Let's assume first, to simplify, why do you need an organization? Let's assume that you would like to, to move from your apartment to another place. Okay, and you would have to do it in the weekend. Okay, and you know that the work would take more time than the time allowed during one weekend. So you ask some friends to come and help you. Saturday morning, you wake up, you start work, and then you find that there are 5 of your friends has shown up, and they said, we are at your command. What do you need us to do? Tell us what to do. Then you have to set up an organization. Okay, tell this guy to do this, this guy is responsible for that, this guy responsible to do this, you move this, you put this, and if you need any question, come to me. Then you are the top. Okay, so the organization is you on the top, controlling everything, and those people are assigned specific tasks, okay, to do and report to you. So it is the answer of who is to do what. What is this? Now, to set up in a simple format, I'm sorry about the computer hang up. Okay, what is site organization? Construction project require the performance of many functions over their lives. Organizations are designed to assemble a set of people with distinct skills, values, knowledge to perform a function or a group of functions to complete the project at a desired point in time. Basically, site organization can be explained as how on-site management assigns responsibility and uses level of control to increase efficiency, effectiveness, and profitability of the project to get the job done. Okay. Let's move. How to set up an organization? That's the rule. Okay. You apply it to any situation, even if you're gonna move your stuff from your apartment to a different location. Set up in any simple or complicated thing the following 5 rules. Okay, first, what are the main tasks involved to accomplish the work? If you have a job to be done, okay, put a list. Okay, what needs to be done? Okay, we put it in red here. List the main tasks involved. 2, how much time, effort is required for each? How much time is required to accomplish each task per unit of time, per week, per month, per what? The third question you would have to answer is who is going to do what? You assign tasks to a person or a position. What is the line of supervision will be question number 4. Arrange position into an integrated function structure. The last one is what is the overall picture of this organization? Draw the organization chart. Let's move. Steps. First step, list the main task that needs to be done. That's number 1. 2, estimate the required time, effort. 3, assign responsibility based on abilities and qualifications. 4, arrange positions into an integrated functional structure. 5, draw the organization chart. Now, what are the tasks, management tasks, that is required to be done in any construction project? I'll give a list of some examples. Field productivity, progress and cost, contract administration, okay, communication, whatever, contract, we called it contract administration, project meetings, schedule of honor payments, shop drawings, quality control, material management, expediting, subcontractors, records, claim, etc. Nobody would tell me that the management task that needs to be done for any construction project includes hammering nails, painting the wall, or laying down the foundation, pouring concrete. Okay, that's not management job. I'm talking about management job. These are examples, okay? Now, we give these to people to arrange it. Usually, you know, if you get into any construction project, you'll find that the project manager, we can call him a project superintendent, job engineer, foreman, and so forth. Okay, let's talk about the project manager. Okay, who is the project manager? The project manager organizes, plans, schedule, control the field work, and is responsible for getting the project completed within the time and cost limitation. Full responsibility. Okay, he is the person where the buck stops. Full responsibility. He can't blame it on somebody else. Okay, it's his responsibility to get the job done. Okay, no excuses. Okay. From my experience, I used to tell the people working for me as project managers. Okay, I put slogan in my office stating like that: don't come to me with excuses. I need results. Get the job done. Okay, ask for my help. Ask for assistance, ask for resources, but you are the one responsible. He coordinates matters relevant to the project and expedites project operation by dealing directly with the individuals and organizations involved. He is the pivotal figure. Okay, everything has to go around him. Okay, to be effective, the project manager must have full control of the project, of the job, and be the one voice that speaks for the project. Supreme command. Number one and number three has to be balanced. In any organization, if you assign responsibility, you have to assign authority. Equal authority. You can't assign somebody to be responsible without giving him the authority. If the project manager is responsible for anything to get the job done, he has to have full authority. There is no democracy in the construction site. It's dictatorship. It's my way or the highway. The project manager has the full authority. Okay. Sometimes we have the job project superintendent. The site supervisor or project superintendent handle the day-to-day direction of the project operation. His duty involves supervising and directing the trades, coordinating the subcontractors, working closely with the owners, architect, engineers, field representative, check daily production, and keeping the work progressing smoothly and on schedule. He is responsible for the material receiving, storage, equipment scheduling and maintenance, project safety, and job records and reports. The job engineer. The field engineer is generally assigned such responsibility as project scheduling, progress measurement and reporting, progress billing, and so forth. Okay? It doesn't have to have all these. I mean, you can do the work all by yourself or by one assistant and assign those tasks to whatever position you like. Okay? Now, let's get to assignment number 3, deliverables. This is an exercise of how you would go on to set up your the organization for your project. Okay. For example, when I was working, I assigned a project manager, and he came to me and said, I need 3 people to work with me. And as a contractor, I look at him and say, why? Why do I have to pay full-time salary for 3 people besides you? He said, because I'm a member. I said, no words. Please justify your request for 3 additional people. I have to see it in a report, justified. So I will assign 3 for you. Okay? That is the way I need it in this assignment. Assignment number 4, deliverable will be justification of and setting up of your organization. Okay, the requirements are minimum 1-page written response analysis, discussion, and justification of your proposed site organization. The justification should include the following steps. 1. Make a general list of the management tasks. I don't need some of you going around and say, all right, pouring concrete, hammering nails, painting. Those are not management tasks. That needs to be done with a rough estimate of the quantity of effort required in terms of number of hours per week. This would be a task list. Arrange the task into functional position. So it would be task position list. Draw the site organization chart for your project based on the steps above in an organization chart format. Attach the above table and contractor site organization chart. This should be referred to in your analysis. Let's give an example. I give you an example. Here is the list. List the tasks. It doesn't, this example doesn't mean that you have only 3 tasks. It could be 120 tasks. I don't know. Just an example. Put the name of the task and the required effort per hour per week. If you add up the number of hours per week in this table, down on the table down there, and you found out that they are, let's say, 160, and the number of hours per person that a person can work per week is 40, then you need 4 people. Beside the project manager, you need 3. So add them up, will tell you how many people you require more than the project manager. The second step would be, okay, here is an example of the management responsibilities that you can handle. I put it down there. And the second step would be functional position. You put it as project manager, you put it at the king of the road, you put it whatever. These are position titles. And then you put, you get from the first table, okay, task number 1, task number 3, task number 5, and you put it here. Assign tasks ID number. Position title refer required effort, hours per week. Then you add up the estimated required effort per week for this position. It should be within 40 to 50. Don't exceed that. Okay. Usually, if somebody is working in construction management on the site, he would work more than 40 hours a week. That's the usual case. Okay. That's the price you have to pay. Okay. Now you put it at the end. You put it in an organization chart like this one. It showed that the line of communication, who is supervising what. I mean, here the project manager, which is Mr. So and so, is supervising the 2 superintendents, Superintendent A, Mr. So, Superintendent B, Mr. So, and a project engineer, Mr. So. The Superintendent A supervises 3 foremen, and the Superintendent B supervises 2 subcontractors. Okay, each foreman is supervising craftsmen. Okay, that's an example of an organization chart. Okay, of course, the number of people, management people that you put down in this organization should be justified from the previous list and analysis.